So, because of my screw up, there may be less than nobody here. I don't know. I kind of set this to go out tomorrow, so.
I don't think it doesn't matter. Nobody sees StreamYard unless you.
Well, no, it goes on YouTube and it says tomorrow. It will.
Oh, I got you. Well,
I'm going to go delete tomorrow's thing really quick. I don't know. People know it's Tuesday night. If they show up, they show up. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. So how's the mess?
I mean, whatever. It's all organized and stuff, and like I'm gonna take all my clothes up and shit tomorrow, and then I got a little bit of kitchen stuff and some bathroom stuff I'm gonna come back for, and then the bed I gotta do reverse what you did. I gotta put it in the mattress in a vacuum bag and seal it, and then roll it up and get it up to my dad's because it's a better mattress than it's up there, and then I'm trying to give away a couch and a shelving unit and a fucking bed frame. That's being a pain in the ass. What's up, Jiminy Crickets? How you doing?
Nice. I'm looking right now. I don't see tomorrow. I don't see one set for tomorrow night. So I guess since we started this one, it took it off. Then that's cool. Oh, yeah.
I went and saw Thunderbolts this afternoon.
I have to. I'm hoping maybe this weekend I might be able to get the wife to do it, but she still wants to go see Snow White. So who knows?
It's not bad. It was a decent movie. It's not. I don't think it's amazing, but it's one of the better Marvel movies I've seen in a while, and it was darker than I thought. Not like crazy, quippy, or funny for a lot of it. So
I heard the ending stuff was interesting, but I really don't understand. I heard the name of a bad guy, and I have in Marvel lore. I have no idea.
Well, then you're good. I'm not going to spoil it for you. You can go in blind and learn on
it. No. I've heard the name. I just don't know who it is. I've never read the comic book they've ever been in, so I don't care.
Good. But you can go in and be surprised.
Yes, but I'd rather know who the character is before I do this.
Well, then read it on Wikipedia. I don't want to spoil it for the audience either.
Audience of who? It's two people watching. Yeah, this was set to go. For some reason, I set this to go tomorrow night, and well, yeah, that was fun. But oh well, no big deal. Next week we are not on. I am in Jordan, Utah for a. I have to drive to Jordan, Utah right after work, and I'll be at a hotel for a few nights for a UGIC conference, which should be excitingly fun. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Work paid about $1,000 for the whole thing between hotel and everything. So, and then on Friday after the conference, I go get a root canal. So,
fun stuff.
Another reason I'm going to go home this weekend, and we did clean out the 18-year-old's thing this weekend. 4 pizza boxes, bunch of leftover pizza for the last I don't know how many 10 years. We threw away 3 giant bags of trash.
All right.
Still have more work to do. So, but well, blah. So I was going to be doing a mystery box this week, but one of the books kind of fell and cracked. So yeah, I have a replacement coming out. I can show off three of the four slabs that are going to be in it. The other one's in the other room, and the other one is down in southern Utah, which I won't have until Saturday. I'm hoping if I can have it by Saturday. If not, it'll be like 2 weeks. It'll be like 3 weeks till the box comes out.
Well, what book did you drop?
I'll show you. I have it here, but let's go with what's going to be in there first.
All right, make it big.
Here we go. I don't know if anybody's
bigging yourself, Eddie.
Actually, I'm going to, but I'm also going to put a light on because I can't even read the.
Yeah, you look like you're in the dark.
Yeah, I left the top light off. So, let there be light. This is first monthly issue, first 15-cent issue, first appearance of Flying Dutchman. It's a Mephisto appearance.
Oh, all right.
Silver Surfer number 8 and a 5.5.
Nice.
Well, that was kind of fun. Okay, this is probably the bigger book of the whole thing. I'll show that last. Well, I'll show it next after this one. Then we have Journey into Mystery 121. I got this for the cover for myself, but don't need to keep it anymore. Still in a 6.0. No,
nice.
Nothing major. I just like the cover. I don't remember how much that one was. Okay, then the bigger one of the bunch, you'll get the idea of this one. Avengers number 19.
Oh, yeah. First Swordsman.
Oh, I didn't make myself big. Sorry. First Swordsman. Origins of Hawkeye. That's probably the biggest book in the whole thing. I don't even know what it is.
So
Goes for $80 or $90, maybe. It's still. Now, this is going to be one of the bigger books, but now I guess you can't really make it out. We have Amazing Spider-Man number 72, but this is now. I'm now keeping it because I doubt you'll be able to make it out. But down in there,
well, you munched it, yeah.
The slab is cracked. The very bottom right. It's in a 6.0. Nice book. I don't mind. So that is the slabs. The it's probably gonna be a fairly $125, I think, maybe $140 box tops, because the other slab I have coming, or I have down south, is I've got an old Avengers in the other room. I think it's about a $60-$70 book. I don't remember what it's just not in here. And the book down south is Journey into Mystery 122. It's the one with the reason you'll know the cover is you've got Odin on the big
chair, yeah.
Chair, and it's a nice. I think it's 6.5 maybe. So
nice.
I think that's actually just about as expensive as the first appearance of the Swordsman. So
hey, I did apply for a job in Utah.
Ooh, nice. Where?
Lehigh, or I don't know how you pronounce it.
Just about probably an hour away from me.
Yeah, I mean, it's a marketing specialist with a firm called Big Leap. I don't know. I don't think I'll get it. I think it's fully remote too, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, there you go. No, Lehigh. Well, so I don't even care about Lehigh, but it doesn't really matter. It's remote. Well, yeah. So the mystery box is going to have a lot of not a lot of Silver Age books, and I'm doing this mainly because I had to get new tires for my car.
All right.
And then I had to get a bed, so that was $1,000 cash out. You
should have gotten a racing car bed.
Yeah, I'm good. I had a Hot Wheels bed for the one kid had it for a few years, but he never gave two shits about it. So I was at a convention and they were giving it away before they sold it. So somebody wanted it in some kind of auction thingy, and then I bought it off them thinking, oh yeah, Gabe would love it. Fuck, he didn't care. So
would you have any interest in buying a whole collection of Hot Wheels? Not for me. I don't know anything about them, other than I think they're mostly 1980s.
Pictures. All I can do is tell me pictures.
They're in. All I know is it's a guy that owns a comic shop or gaming shop in Hamilton, and they're in the clear holders. They're not in they're not carded or boarded, but they're
80s.
I think so.
Because most of the 80s stuff is not even worth a dime. There's Black Walls and Real Riders in the 80s. So if they have rubber tires, they're part of the Real Riders. Yeah, it just depends. I mean, those are a lot easier to ship. So
I don't know. I'll find out. I'll see if we can send photos. Once I get up there, I'll maybe go shoot photos of them myself or whatever for you.
That's fine. I am looking for stuff because the show I go to, I make pretty good money when I go, and it'd be nice to have some newer influx of shit. Because really, I go to there's only one Walmart here to get newer stuff, and by God, there's a guy there who walks around there. It smells like a cigarette place, and it's just disgusting. So, but no. It's funny that Rob tells me he can't come to this when he's on a cruise, but he's not going to show up anyway. Why tell me?
Well, he might know. He sometimes drops in, but I know he's definitely. I think he's in Canada right now.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought maybe he got back. He showed pictures of he acted.
Maybe he is back, but he was in Seattle like yesterday or the day before. So.
Oh, okay. I wasn't worried about it. That was kind of funny. I'm kind of done. Jason, I don't know if I pissed off Jason or what, but he went from being, oh yeah, it's not really later. Doesn't really even talk to you. Doesn't get back to you anymore. So
whatever.
I think he's actually gone more into the church. I miss so. I think he's become more of a little.
Good for him.
Pretty quiet. Okay, yeah.
So as of last time we talked, Pokemon Joe, I think he's still alive. So I messaged him. He said LOL and said tell her I'm fine, and so he's good. So
in the comic book realm, I have not been able to do much of anything.
Did you go to Free Comic Book Day at all?
No, I was down south and I was out with the wife. I could have asked her and gone to the shop that Rob doesn't go to anymore, but I realized because there's no comic shop in Cedar anymore. There's none in Tooele. I either have to travel, 30 minutes into town to find something, And when I go into Salt Lake City, I'm there at 8 a.m. I'm up at 6 or 7, 5 a.m. I'm hitting the Walmarts there at 6 a.m. with even a chance of finding anything. So by 9 or 10 a.m., I've hit 5, 6, 10 locations. I'm ready to go have lunch, hit Costco and hit Trader Joe's and head home. Problem is, and at that point, they're like, you're nowhere near the comic shops anymore. They're all in the north and east, or actually just the east side of town. There's nothing. Seriously, 15 freeway and left. Mid Valley and Jordan, all those are in jacket and shit when it comes to comic book shops. I mean, and really, none of them I found are really worth going to.
I wonder if Lehigh has one.
No, there's one out there somewhere. I know there's one. Where is Lehigh? I gotta look now.
Looks like it's on the other side of a mountain from you.
Yeah, everything's on the other side of a mountain for me, but
like straight east from you. But you got to go.
Oh, okay. Oh, Lehigh, you're down by John's house. Nice guy. Yeah, Lehigh's about. If I take the one freeway, it's 45 minutes. If I take the back road, you're looking at about an hour because you have to go through the mountains, around the back big mountain, as you saw, I guess.
I don't know. I just did a quick. I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
I have not heard back about the job interview. I have not, did fuck all. I applied to so many. I'm just spraying and praying.
Lehigh is, I mean, a straight line, it's only 20 miles from me. But you have to go up and around.
Yeah, over mountain. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And if you go south, you have to travel down to, friggin' this longer route that weaves through the hills.
Yeah.
Cedar Fort, Fairfield. But no, there's really not a lot of.
No, I think it's a remote role. I'm only mostly trying to do remote at this point, or local to me, because I don't want to spend money on a move unless they're really whatever job I get, they wouldn't pay for a move, and I'm not at that level, so I'll find something. So thanks, I appreciate it. So
you will.
I would move to back to Madison at this point, because I mean, even though I'm in Madison, I'd have to whatever. I'd come back here, but I'm kind of same time I'm ready to turn the page. So I'd stay at my dad's and save money. That's the ideal way. Otherwise, I'd move to Chicago for the right role.
That'd be cool.
I got friends down there. I lived down there before, and I've got a friend that offered to say that she and I could get a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment, and she'd pay for more than half to help me get started. So we'll see.
Nice.
But she and I have had past. We're good, but there's been drama in the past, so we'll see. I mean, she's a great person, a great human, but whatever. We sometimes get oil and water. She makes a boatload of money, so she can afford it. She makes $250,000 a year. But
oh, geez. I've been having fun with real estate agents. I'm kind of getting sick of dealing with them. Because yesterday, the guy down in Cedar who we were going to deal with at one point, I just called to ask a few questions to, and he talked to the wife about it, selling the house, either fixing it up or not fixing it up is the deal we're having now.
Yeah.
And so he says, he's like, well, I need to talk to you tomorrow. I can't talk to you tomorrow after my meeting at 6:30. Fine, perfect. I'll be home. Never hear back from him. Today, get another phone call from the people who are Tooele and here that have been, all because I put interest in one house in Tooele. I all of a sudden now have a guy doing my, money, see what I can get.
I mean, they're all vultures. That's how it works.
They're doing all that kind of shit. And then one down in Cedar, they want to handle the Cedar house and handle up here. I'm like, they're trying to force us to get out of the Cedar house because they can sell it easy. And I'm trying to fucking explain to them, unless I find a place up here I can get into, we're staying like this. We're paying $2,200 a month for 2 locations. We don't like being apart, but it's cheaper than getting a house up here when my wife having to get a new job up here. Either way, whatever. So they at 3:30, they're like, they text me and go, "Can you talk? Can you talk after work?" I said, "I'm at work till 5, and I got to help a friend with something, and then I'm free for a little while until 7 till we do this." "Oh yeah, just text us when." So I'm in a group text. I said, "Yeah, I'm free for a little while." Nobody calls me. So
yeah,
I don't see he doesn't understand. I make mid-60s. He seems to think he can get me into a loan without using my wife. I don't see how you can get me into a loan around here. Minimum house price $320 to $350 on the low shitty side. So I'm like, yeah, dude, you're not, because my wife's credit rating is now at the moment beyond the shitter.
Sure.
So I'm trying to, and my mom now is like, oh, now you need money. I said, well, kind of, I'm going to spend $4,000 or $5,000 on flooring for the house. I got to put on a credit card. She goes, well, back in the day, my grandmother didn't really give us anything when she passed, but we all got bonds. those bonds have matured 20 years ago. My mom's sitting on $5,000 worth of bonds. So she's going to turn them in, give half to my sister and half to me. So you guys would have gotten this money when I die. I'm 80. You might as well use it for something you need. So I'm hoping the flooring at the house down there doesn't cost that much. But that's my major thing I want done. So
Sure.
I don't know. So yeah, they're all pressing us. And then the other guy got a hold of me earlier today, the guy down in Cedar, and he's like, I've got a guy that'll do the work on your house, only charge you for materials, but then when the house sells, you pay him. Like, I ain't got time to. It's like, yeah, I'm not ready for that yet. We can't. I got 3 dogs. It's just right now it's a clusterfuck. I know nobody here watching. Even Miss So left.
Well, I mean, Miss So wants to. Or no, sorry. The realtors want to make their money now. That's how they all work, man. Because they're all commission. So I get it.
It's pretty pushy at the moment. I'm kind of getting tired of them.
Well, you can. Have you signed? You haven't signed anything with them, have you?
No, my wife thought she signed something a few weeks ago when I wasn't there, and I haven't. Because the guys up here probably want me to sign shit with them for both houses, for wherever we're going in the house down there. And I asked him. I said, "Hey, my wife was confused. She thought she signed something with you last week, and she doesn't know what it was." And he goes, "No, she didn't. She didn't sign anything." Oh, perfect. So no, I haven't done that yet. He still thinks we're going with him, which we might, but I think we're going slower than they want us to.
Yeah. Well, the contracts are all, at least in Wisconsin, they're all dated, and they have like they only have the agreement for so long, so that's why they also want to hurry. But
I think it's 2 years. Was that their agreement here?
It's different from state to state. So
okay.
Here we do it. It's usually a couple of months.
Oh, okay. I don't know. We signed with Landon down there 5 years ago, and we never went anywhere because I lost the job, gained a job,
Sure.
lost. So it was kind of like, okay, we'll stay here.
And also, contractors are their own breed too, Miss. So they're all a pain in the butt.
Contractors are fucking down in Cedar because there's so much building going on. Now it didn't make news anywhere else, but it was a company called Diamond K Houses. They made $1 million houses, beautiful. My old inspector, her husband's family, who owns a Dodge dealership in Cedar, the guy built them a $2 million house probably. Find out since early 2024 he hasn't had a license to actually build.
Yeah.
Now he's in jail.
No fun. That's their other trick, Miss. So they'll start something so they get you on the hook. Then they'll take on too many other jobs and keep starting those jobs. And then eventually they'll get back to you. And it's like you're going to be living with half the shit finished for as long as possible. It's a racket. And it's one that can get away. They all drive me nuts. Fucking contractors are there. And they're also just their own breed of asshole. I found that
yep.
Where they know their stuff generally, but it's also they think you know nothing, and it's just
we when we moved in the house. All the driveways are all 4 slots of cement, and they.
Oh, sorry, I could have told you. I didn't realize. Yeah, it's all just yeah.
All the cement's all moved. It's all clay, all moved. So one's even cracked. So I had money at the time and had plenty. We were in great shape with no credit card debt. So I wanted to get that fixed. I went on whatever that old list site. I forgot the name.
Angie's List or whatever.
Yeah, when it was called Angie's List. Now it's just Angie's, whatever it is. And I made 4 appointments for some people to come out and give me, estimates. Not one showed up. Not one called me back. At that point, I'm like, fuck it, goodbye. So. By the way, somebody actually went on the referral link on here, and I don't know, it was weird. I got something from StreamYard saying somebody used your referral link. Okay,
all right.
Well, they're making you put it now. They're making you put it on here for so you can see. You can. That's the little thing.
I gotcha.
It's automated now. It actually shows up on your description now. So you get a $10 discount for it's just stupid. Whatever, no big deal. StreamYard will just get rid of the free thing altogether and we'll be done with this.
Yeah, well, there's other stuff you can use, but yeah.
Oh, I don't even know. But yeah, nothing to it. There is not a lot going on besides that. I mean, comic books I would like to start getting back into, but I made some trades and bought some stuff out in the middle of nowhere that's cheap that I want to use for mystery boxes, but I've been trying not to buy anything really.
Yeah, I have not bought anything at all. I mean, I lied. I paid $7 on Free Comic Book Day for 2 books.
What are you doing about the big show you're going to?
I don't know. I'm gonna still go. I think I don't know if I'm gonna buy anything or not. I got two reasons I'm going. Like one to see everybody, and then the also like my friend Kendall lives up there, so I'm gonna stay with her and her husband for 2 nights. So like that part I'll do. I don't know if I'm gonna buy any books. Probably not. Like I don't have the money for it right now, unless I get a job between now and then or whatever. So
Yeah, I
like
think
7 weeks away, so there's still a chance. But
I think once we settle in a few years, if we're still doing this and everyone's still hanging out, I'll end up going to one of those shows, and my wife will be okay with it, and we'll have money. Because
yeah,
the hard part, I tried to explain this, guys. Like, I don't know how to do this without her on the loan, because we don't double our money, but she makes 4/5 of what I make. So
gotcha.
you take what I make, she makes 50,000, I make 60, make
Yeah,
110 together. How anyone's going to give me a loan based on she has to move up here and get a new job, so she's going to stay with her son and work down there for a while she'll just want to be away from the dogs. That's going to be the part for her. I'll have the dogs. I said I just need a 2-bedroom with a backyard I can leave the back door open to, and anybody comes in that backyard, I know one of my dogs will fucking rip you to shreds. He's a Malinois.
oh yeah,
He is going blind, and if he sees you walking and he doesn't recognize your smell, he turns Cujo, motherfucker. He'll eat you. So I'll put a doggy door in as soon as I can wherever we end up at. But at the beginning, I know sometimes it's hard to do, but we're kind of
sure.
done. We're kind of done with dogs. My wife just
I
keeps.
understand.
My wife keeps on sending me videos of Malinois going nuts. Yeah, he's just like that. He has this attitude. He's in love with her. He's her human being. That's her human being. I'm just there to.
Yeah.
And the
I
other
mean,
dog.
that's how dogs do it too. Like my dad's dog is definitely my dad's dog, which is good. It's like, and my dad needs a company, and like I'll interact with him and stuff. But he definitely likes my dad more than me, which is fine.
Yeah, I mean, we have about a 15-year-old dog, a 10-year-old dog, and then he's like 4.
Yeah.
So once the other 2 die off, he'll be by himself. Hopefully he'll calm down. Next time I go to Vegas, I'm getting some fucking dog gummies for that fucker, and he's going to be high. I'm going to have his ass high all the time just so he'll chill out a little bit.
I mean, maybe just take them yourself, and then you'll be fine.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you take the gummies, and you don't care about the dog.
Once I retire, I'll do that. I've already
nice.
to sleep better, but I've realized that's probably a bad idea. If I get a good night's sleep with the way my body works right now, it's not good. I'm up 5 times a night. I drink more. You see this nice big 32-ounce mug of iced tea?
Yeah.
I can drink 3 of these, 4 of those a day, easy without a problem. At work, I drink 2 diet sodas, and now I take. I got a cup to put ice in. And I got those. You put the lemonade powder, no sugar or anything. Add water to it, and I down like 4 of those a day. What are you watching?
Oh, nothing. I got a friend texting me. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Normally you're watching cool stuff on.
No, I haven't not been on Whatnot or anything in like a couple weeks either. So
I went on the other day, and who knows? I didn't really buy much. So
it's free iced tea out of here. It's got caffeine in it.
This is Arizona. What's the Arnold Palmer?
Yeah, so it's got caffeine.
1 gram of sugar per serving. And
you see this?
Oh yeah, I know. I pee like a motherfucker.
Full of water. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah. Well, that's why at work I fill water, and then I use Weiler's light lemonade packets that I get at the Dollar Tree for $1.25 for 8 of those, and those have nothing in it. There's no caffeine in those, so I've been trying to stick with those. So I'll have 1 or 2 cans of soda, and then drink that lemonade a lot. And the Weiler's.
They're just drinking pure water, but anyways.
I cannot do pure water. I've tried. I really would love to. I really have tried. But I buy 4 gallons of this a week.
Jesus.
Yeah, and I can drink 4 gallons a week on some days. If I'm by myself here and I'm sitting there playing World of Tanks is the only game I've been playing besides my card games. Logged in because I back in the day I spent so much money on World of Tanks. Boy, I was always a tank geek. Military.
I was having health issues because I wasn't drinking enough water, and so I've been working on really getting my water intake up because my body is retaining fluids because I wasn't doing enough of it. So now I'm drinking more water and peeing less. It's like it's weird.
I pee like you wouldn't. My body can wake me up in the middle of the night, knows when I have to go. And now that I don't have a blow up bed, it's nice. I actually kind of get up and roll out of bed. And it doesn't all move and shit. No, it's kind of nice. I would like a real TV. The computer monitor behind me is what I watch TV on, and the sound on it sucks dick. Can't hear shit half the time.
What's up, Sam?
What up, Sid?
Yeah, but still, I feel you on that one. We all got to drink. Everybody drink your water, including Eddie, who just mixes his with sugar. What
No. There's only this stuff. This is not okay.
It's stevia. Sorry.
A light version of this has 32 grams. It has like a ton of sugar. This one they put 1 gram that takes away the stevia flavor. Okay. So yeah, but I do enjoy Coke Zero, so I really can't say. Me and caffeine are very good friends, so I
drink a coffee in the morning, and that's about it. I've been really trying to behave on it, so
I can still sleep like a baby by like 8:30, 9 o'clock every night, no matter what. Anyway, so it don't fucking matter, caffeine or not. It keeps me up during the day because I was last Friday when I had to drive 3.5 hours home. I was a fucking zombie at work. They made me go upstairs, sit in our relaxing chair, they call it, and take a 15-minute break and close my eyes. Everyone's looking at me going, you're not going to make that drive. For some reason, the moment I got in that car, put the windows down, turned the music up, I was awake. I was going perfect. What's up, Sid? I think we're done in a few minutes. You should really show up earlier. Protein powder? Huh.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah. I've been doing mushrooms to my, not like just
you and your shrooms, we know.
Just adaptogens. No, nothing to get you high, sadly. But just like lion's mane and charcoal and all these others that are supposed to help your concentration.
Somewhere in, what do you call it? Oh, the good thing. Oh, what a good thing. Did I tell you about the Red Hill swap meet? Did I tell you about that a few weeks ago when I went out to it? And everyone told me I found out it's now moving to Grantsville. So it's moving 15 minutes away. So in about 6 months, I should have a fully functional swap meet every weekend to go to, which I'm totally happy.
I would just set up a table there.
Well, yeah, I might in the end too. When I retire, and the whole point of retiring, if we retire near here, is I'll have there to go to maybe. But there's also that the shop I told you about it's in the hospital. It's half a hospital, half an old folks home, and the hospital's been turned into a horror mansion place, and the old folks home's been turned into like a place where you can rent the rooms to sell. So, but yeah, I'll have to get a resale license and all that fun. But yeah, I think I do. It must be too much caffeine, I bet.
Probably. Yeah, I needed to get hold of my most recent employer. I've been having to fight with for a few things. I can't talk about it because I have an NDA in place. But the one before that, the one I quit to go work for the real estate firm, I had to get hold of my old boss because I need pay stubs, and I don't have them. I just have check deposits, and so and I don't have an easy way to get them online. So she was gonna look into it for me, but she didn't know I'd lost my new job, so I told her that, and she's like, "Oh, that's too bad." And she, well, no, she meant it. She's like, "Listen, definitely." She sent me a text like, "Please use me as a reference," and stuff. So that was nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
And her partner, he's a big old nerd too. That's how he kind of bonded. He has a big Batman 251, but she had a big Batman poster behind her every time we did Teams meetings. And so he started selling in flea markets, and she's like, "Oh, you should start selling." She knows all the comics and shit I have. So it was a nice little chat because she's like, "Yeah, you should start selling your shit at flea markets." But she also she was a good boss, and she really meant well. And just knowing that I actually can use her as a reference now is kind of nice. So
nice. Oh, I've got plenty of references. I mean,
so do I. But just having one from a job not recent and stuff. It means
I got lucky at Sunrise Engineering. Clint, my old he was my direct report. We all worked for Dustin, but he was an hour away. But my direct report when I was actually in the office there, he's been helping me out because, by God. Honestly, the program I'm using at this place now, I had almost no experience at. I've learned everything I've done from just testing things out and going, "Clint, I need help." And he'll walk me through and try to figure it out. And at one point now, he's even like, you're using stuff I don't use. I mean, it's called dashboards. Basically, you take the maps, you make web pages and apps to, edit the maps that people can. So you don't have to actually know the big program behind it. You can just go to the web page and zoom around. So, all right. I mean, heck, I might as well show you guys. I'm bored. We're going to show my work to you. Hang
No,
on.
is none of this confidential or anything?
No. It's a
I
little
don't know.
I mean, the problem is my boss won't let me redo the web page, so I'm stuck with their ugly ass setup.
Well,
Not Twilla County. Hold on. They don't. Other. You'll notice others. Other cities will allow you to like they'll have like where the what do you call it, are where the where your water is and all that on there. Just a few things. Not local, not what do you call it stuff, not private, but they'll have other things. How can I just present? I just want to show you the basics of one of the things I made.
sure.
Just for fun. How do you share a screen? Now I gotta I think this none of them are it. That's weird. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's on share. Hang on, I'm gonna put these on two different so I can do that. Sorry, it's gonna take me a moment. I do I'm putting the windows side by side because I have to interact with it. If that makes any sense whatsoever. Like you guys really give a shit, but that's okay. So we go back to StreamYard. There it is. You can see. Is that it right there? So this is the ugly website they have now.
Yeah,
I fucking hate it.
Well,
I sent a new one I made because ArcGIS can actually produce the websites to where these hazard maps and all this crap have been done in. This is like AutoCAD. I mean, look at this shit. That's just ugly. It was all CAD work. Nobody. I can get a web page. These the two maps I have on here that are mine are this one, the zoning map, and the garbage pickup map. This is the only stuff they'll let me show. Yeah. But when you open up the zoning map, now you're in ArcGIS.
Gotcha.
You're actually in the actual. You get the little page that says, hey, omissions and errors, not our fucking fault.
Nice.
And then basically, you basically create the web page through here, to where you can sit here and everything. Here are all the layers. You can turn off the zoning.
Sure.
All that crap. And then behind it's the counties. The counties. That's the counties. We don't do parcels. They keep track of our parcels. But you can change the ArcGIS. Lets you change the base map. You can get rid of the aerial one, and you end up with cool looking old maps, environmental, human geography, or human dark maps and shit. And so this is what I do every day. I deal with
all right. Well, it's better than what I do every day right now, which is just
nothing.
Go to Indeed.com and sigh a lot. So
yeah, if you want to find out about people, you can see who owns every single property. People don't care.
I know that's all public record, but
yeah. Well, the fun part, a lot of the things I get is people call and ask for. I can't show you it because that's stuff they won't let me put on the web, even though other cities do. We're allowed to give out certain information, not private, but water, sewer, and storm drain. So, and then
I used to part of the job I had for 3 weeks is sometimes having to call city guys and stuff and figure out survey maps and all that shit, or lot size and building size and all that crap. So.
Well, if you look on I could have showed you the one that's the problem child. If you look up on Realtor right now in Tooele, you look up land available. You find there's a little more, but there's say 4 lots. All 3 of them are all 160,000 each. They're all 0.33. They're $160,000 for a 0.33 lot.
Yeah,
I mean, deer will walk right through your lot. I mean, deer are, I see deer in town all the time now. But this one lot that's there, guy says it's in great shape. Whatever. I don't know if I've said this already, but it's only $70,000. So every week we get a call on this.
Yeah, I'm sure.
The nearest water line is down about 500 feet south down a road, so you have to pay to have the main moved up. The nearest sewer line is 500 feet down and 600 feet to the east.
Oh, yeah.
So it was going to cost you $500,000 plus $70,000. You can get water and gas. I mean, power and gas. Power here is above ground.
Sure.
A lot of places don't do that anymore. But I don't know. So yeah, it's okay, Miss. So I think he's ready for bed, and I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm ready for it's 70. 8 degrees in this place right now too because I don't have any AC. So
why don't you have AC there?
Dude, it's a window unit and like whatever. It's like it's April and yeah,
The building's cute. The building is. I saw the picture of the building. It kind of reminds me of where I'm at.
Yeah, it's not a bad. I mean, it's cheap. So
yeah, I think we pay $1,000 for this place.
You too, myself.
So
yeah, I'm gonna go like throw some ice in my drawers and go to bed. So
we'll talk to you in 2 weeks. We'll be gone next week. So hopefully something interesting happens the week after. Have fun,
everybody.
Have a good night. Bye.
Yeah.